Everyone had finally fixed the marriage date. It was set for 2 weeks later. The Hines were far from the happy about it. They whined all the day, insisting that the wedding should be held after at least 2 months. But the Bottoms determined and threatened them, saying that if they delayed the wedding, they wouldn't be allowed in their rooms for the next 2 months. That was enough to terrify the Hyungs into agreeing, though it was a great difficulty. On the other side, there was Sulking. He had spent the entire day whining, trying to convince them to fix the marriage in just 2 days, but no one listened. He even put on his best puppy eyes, but his charm failed. This time he pouted, sulked, and refused to eat properly. Seeing him sad, JK pampered him all the day, hugging and kissing his forehead, whispering sweet words. But deep down, JK was sad too. He wanted to get married as soon as possible, but he couldn't go against their traditions. That evening, JK Tae clung to JK tightly, burying his face in JK's chest as JK gently ran his finger through Tae's soft black hair. Tae, I can't live without seeing you. Please tell him to arrange the wedding tomorrow, na. JK chuckled. JK chuckled at his whiny tone, his heart melting at Tae's cuteness. JK, oh my baby tiger, please don't whine na. It's just 2 weeks and after that I'll be yours forever. Tae, no na, I can't wait for 2 weeks. 2 weeks is too long. No means no, a big no. Tae huffed and sat on the bed, crossing his arm with a deep pout on his lips. JK couldn't help but smile at how adorable his soon-to-be husband looked. JK, baby tiger, we have to follow the traditions. Tae, whatever, I don't like it. He grumbled before dramatically flopping onto the bed and covering himself with a blanket. JK let out a small chuckle at his beard childish tantrum. He sat beside him, gently tugging at the blanket. JK, are you really angry at me? Tae didn't respond. Instead, he peeked out from under the blanket. His white does act like looking under JK. Tae, yes, I am angry. Go away from me. JK bit his lips, holding back his laughter. That was too cute. Instead of listening, JK fell into the bed beside him, hovering over him with a teasing smile. JK, show me your face. Show me. He tried to pull the blanket away, but Tae held onto it tightly. JK pouted, tugging again, using a little more force. The blanket slipped from Tae's grip, revealing his flushed face. Tae, you? He stopped mid-sentence, his eyes widening. Their faces were now dangerously close, breath mingling. JK nervously bit his lower lips, and Tae gulped, his heart pounding. JK closed his eyes, his lips slightly trembling as Tae leaned in closer. His breath tickled JK's skin, sending shiver down his spine. Tae hesitated for a moment before gently pressing his lips against JK's, his touch light and hesitant. Just as they started to melt into the kiss, Jungsu and Lucy, Cookie, open the door. JK's eyes flew open. Tae jumped back, flustered, his cheeks burning red. JK quickly got up from the bed, fixing his slightly messy hair. Tae sat there, looking left and right, trying to regain his composure. JK chuckled before finally opening the door, revealing Jungsu and Lizzie, both with crossed arms and cute from Jungsu. Cookie, you took too long. Lizzie, yeah, whatever you're doing inside. Tae, still lying on the bed, huffed loudly. Tae, he was with me and I was about to kiss. Jungsu crossed his arm. Jungsu, you gross. Lizzie gasped. Then it's a good thing we knocked. We saved Cookie. Tae sat up dramatically. Tae, yeah, you two are always come at the wrong time. Lizzie and Jungsu snuggled close to JK. Lizzie gasped, turning to JK. Lizzie, Cookie, tell him I love you. The moment Jungsu quickly grabbed JK's other hand. Jungsu, no, tell her I do. Tai rolled his eyes. Tai, ah, here we go again. JK sighed dramatically, pretending to be conflicted. JK, this is so hard. What do I do? Two of my favorite babies are fighting over me. Lizzie, then choose. Who do you love more? JK blinked at the two expectant faces about to respond when a soft whimper caught their attention. Turning towards the door, they saw Tajin standing there, rubbing her teeny fist against her sleepy eyes. Her cheeks were flushed from sleep. She wore her favorite bunny onesie, making her even more adorable. Tajin, Amma, Appa, she mumbled in a small sleepy voice, her lips forming a teeny pout as she stretched out her arms. The annoyed expression instantly melted into pure affection. He gasped dramatically, rushing towards her. Aigo, my precious baby, woke up. He scooped her, effortlessly grabbing her against his chest. Tai, did my baby miss Appa? Taijun snuggled into Tai's warm loading as she let out a small yawn. Taijun miss Appa, miss Amma too. JK felt his husband at words. He quickly cupped her teeny face, kissing her forehead, then both of her chubby cheeks. JK, my angel missed us. I go, I'm so sorry, baby, come here. He gently took Taijun from Tai's arm and cuddled her close, rocking her slightly. Taijun plunged to JK, her teeny hands gripping his shirt as she nuzzled into his neck. Taijun, Amma smells good, she mumbled, making JK chuckle. Tai pouted playfully, crossing her arms. Tai, yeah, what about Appa? Does not Appa smell good too? Taijun peeked at with a sleepy giggle before leaning forward and pressing a wet kiss on Tai's cheek. Taijun, Appa smell good too. Tai gasped, Tai gasped dramatically, placing her hand over his heart. Tai, I go my heart. My baby loves me the most. Lizzie and Jungsu, who had been watching the scene, groaned in unison. Lizzie, now even Taijun is taking Cookie and Uncle Tai. Jungsu, yeah, we are losing everyone. Taijun lifted her head from JK's shoulder and blinked at them. Then, in the cutest, most innocent voice, she said, Taijun, Amma, Appa, my. Tai gasped in delight. Tai, that's right, my baby. Appa, Amma, Appa and Amma are all only yours. He tickled her belly gently, making her giggle. JK chuckled, pressing his nose against Taijun's cheeks. JK, of course, my love, Amma, Appa are always your first. Lizzie and Jungsu gasped in betrayal. Lizzie, Taijun, you traitor. Jungsu, we had Cookie first. Taijun giggled mischievously, hiding her face in JK's neck while Tai held her teeny foot, pampering kisses on it. Tai, Aiko, my baby is the cutest. JK still cradling Taijun, smiled at Lizzie and Jungsu. JK, Aiko, don't pout. I love you both too. Lizzie huffed. Lizzie, fine, but only if I get cuddled too. Jungsu, me too. JK sighed dramatically. JK, I really have to. Oh, many babies to take care. JK smirked, pulling JK and Taijun close. Tai, and I only have one Taijun because my baby girl loves me the most. Taijun nodded sleepily, hugging JK's Tai's neck. Taijun, Taijun loves Appas the most. JK gasped, pretending to be hurt. JK, yeah, and what about Amma? Taijun giggled, kissed his cheek. Taijun, Taijun love Amma too. JK melted on the spot while Tai grinned, smuggling at Lizzie and Jungsu. Tai, see, I win. Lizzie rolled her eyes. Lizzie, thus, we will see about that. JK laughed, shaking his head. His heart was full, surrounded by the people he loved the most. In the garden area, Namjoon smacked Yoongi's head. Namjoon, yeah, you Dumbo, planned something. I wanted revenge on that devil. Yoongi sighed, rubbing his head like he was tired of their existence. Yoongi, and why it was always me who has to plan? Hobby dramatically wiping his non-existent tears. Hobby, because you are the mastermind. Think, Yoongi. I also want to see him running from his life like I did. Yoongi sigh. Yoongi, if we do something, our husband and wives won't let us enter in the rooms anymore. Namjoon and Hobi gasped in horror and whined like a children. Namjoon shaking Yoongi's shoulder. Namjoon, but Yoongi, revenge is important, Hobi. Yay, justice must be served. After 5 minutes of Namjoon and Hobi dramatically rolling on the grass, Yoongi suddenly sat up. Yoongi smirking. Yoongi, idea. Namjoon and Hobi immediately sat up. Namjoon and Hobi, excited. What is it? Yoongi, we can't postpone the marriage, right? Yoongi, Namjoon and Hobi nodding eagerly. Yay! Yoongi, a will smirk. Then let's take our revenge on his first night. Namjoon and Hobi gasped like Yoongi was just unlocked the secret of the universe. Namjoon clutching his chest. Namjoon, you are a genius. Hobi, tear-eyed. This is why I love you. Yoongi rolling his eyes. You both forgot how we denied our first night. Namjoon and Hobi dramatically collapsed on the grass. Namjoon clutching his forehead. Namjoon, how can I forget? Hobi whispering in a horror. Hobi, that night was the nightmare. Flashback. Namjoon and Jin's first night. Everything was perfect. The lights were dim, the room smelled like a fresh flowers, and Jin was sitting on the bed looking soft and shy. Namjoon felt his arteries. Namjoon softly, full of love. Finally, just two of us. Bang! The door slammed open so violently that Namjoon nearly fell off the bed, cringing. Hi-yo! Namjoon, horrified. What now? They pouted, holding up a deck of cards. Thai. Jin Haim promised me a rematch in speed. Namjoon slowly turned to Jin, utterly betrayed Jin sheepishly. I might have said that, Namjoon whispering in pain. Namjoon, on our first night, right? Thai grinning. Alright, I am ready to lose. Jin sparking. You wish? Namjoon gripping his forehead. Namjoon, this is nightmare. Jin and Thai locked eyes like they were about to enter battle. Jin determined. Let's go. Jin cracking his knuckles. Jin, say your last word, case. Jin, Namjoon watching helplessly as the game began, cards flying at the lightning speed, their hands moving so fast he could barely see them. I gasped, no, I messed up. Jin dramatically slamming his last card down. Jin, and the king remains undefeated. Jin jumped on the bed, first pumping while Tai collapsed backward like he would lost a war. Meanwhile, Namjoon just stared blankly at the ceiling. Namjoon whispering to himself, Namjoon, I married into chaos. Tai sitting up. One more round. Jin teasing. Can't accept defeat. I determined, fine, but this time I'll play seriously. Namjoon sighed deeply. Namjoon, I should have locked the door. That night, instead of romance, Namjoon got an instant card battle and he won, never emotionally recovered. Flashback, Yoongi and Jimin's first night. The room was perfect. Soft candle flickered. The bed was warm and inviting, and the atmosphere was a set for romantic first night. Yoongi sat on the bed, smirking as Jimin shyly avoided his gaze. Finally, after the long waiting day, they could be alone. Yoongi softly. Finally, just two of us. Bang! The door slammed open like a horror movie jump scare. Yeah. Yoongi already lost it. Yoongi, no. Jimin, however, lit it up like a child on Christmas morning. Jin gasped dramatically. Jimin, Tai. Tete. Tai grinned and sprinted towards the bed like an Olympic athlete. Yoongi, eyes wide. Don't you dare. Tai leaped on the bed, bounced twice, and landed perfectly between them. Yoongi staring at the ceiling, soul existing his body. Yoongi, this is not happening. Jimin giggled, hugging Tai. Jimin, I missed you. Yoongi blinking, we got married today. Tai shrugging, stealing a pillow. Tai, and that does not mean I can sleep here. Tai whispering in agony. Yoongi, that's exactly what it means. Tai rolling on his side and made himself comfortable. Tai Hyung, today was exhausting. Do you know how many photos I took? And don't get me started now. How many times I have to smile? My jaw hurts. Yoongi glaring. Not my problem. Tae ignoring him, and I dance so much my legs are sore. Someone massage them. Yoongi standing up. Yoongi, great idea. Let me massage you with the one kick out of this room. Jimin gasping. Yoongi, don't be mean to Tae. Yoongi's head snapped towards Jimin. Yoongi better. Don't encourage him. Tae grinning, throwing an arm over Jimin. Tae, see, Jimin loves me. Jimin giggled, ruffling Tae's hair. Jimin, of course I love my Tae. Yoongi blank, still blank. Yoongi, I'm right here. Tae smugly, and yet irrelevant. Yoongi laughed. Lung. Tae screamed, diving under the blanket. Tae, Jimin, save me. Jimin immediately shielded Tae. Jimin, Yoongi, don't scare him. Yoongi clutched his chest. Yoongi, don't scare him. What about me? I'm being bullied in my own bed. Tae popped in his head out, pouting. Tae, if you kick me out, I will cry. Yoongi darkly, then cry. Tae suddenly sniffled, fake tears welling up. Jimin gasped, hugging Tae. Jimin, oh, don't cry, Tae. Yoongi stared at Jimin, absolutely done. Yoongi, you are falling for him. You know, this is a scam. Tae nuzzled into Jimin's arm. At least someone loves me. Yoongi throwing his hand up. Yoongi, I'm going to commit a crime. Jimin giggled. Jimin, just let him stay for 5 minutes. Yoongi whispering in pure suffering. 5 minutes? Those 5 minutes turned into an hour, and at the same time, snoring filled the room. Yoongi sat up, blinking. Tae was asleep, drooling into Jimin's sleeves. Yoongi shaking Jimin. Yoongi, he's asleep. Throw him out now. Jimin glanced at Tae, smiling softly. Jimin, oh, but he looks so peaceful. Yoongi stared at him, dead inside. Yoongi, I have lost everything. The final betrayal come when Jimin kissed Tae's forehead. Jimin, good night, Tae. Yoongi standing up immediately. Yoongi, that's it, I'm sleeping on the floor. Jimin grabbed his waist, giggling. Jimin, oh, Yoongi, don't be jealous. Yoongi, emotionless. I'm serious. Tae bubbling in sleep. Soft bed that night. Instead of romance, Yoongi got third wheel on his own wedding night, and he never emotionally recovered. Flashback. Hobie and Vian's first night. The room was set perfectly for a romantic night. Dim lights, soft music, and flowers petals covering the bed. He turned to Vian, smiling nervously. Hobie, so this is it? Vian blushed. Vian, yeah, just the two of us. Or they thought. Meanwhile, Tile lay trapped between his parents. His arm pinned under the weight. They had literally captured him. Mrs. Kim. Tae, tonight is for Hobie. Sleep here like a good boy. His mother murmured. Tae, but what if he needs me? Tae whispered dramatically. Mrs. Kim. Sleep, Tae. But Tae was not going down without a fight. After felt like hours, 15 minutes, he wiggled, kicked, and somehow managed to escape, crawling off the bed like a secret agent. His army crawled out the room, peeking left and right before making a mad dash down the hallway. At the same time, Namjoon and Yoongi were on their way to get a late night snack. Then they saw a suspicious figure sneaking through the hall. Yoongi narrows his eyes. Yoongi, is that Namjoon's eyes? Namjoon, of course it is. Tae froze when he saw them. He put a finger up to his lips. Tae, shoo, don't stop me. Yoongi smirked. Oh, we won't. Namjoon chuckled. Go ahead, have fun. Tae looked at them suspiciously. Tae, wait, why are you letting me go so easily? Yoongi patted his shoulder. Yoongi, because you denied our first night, it's only fair. Tae grinning. Oh, I like this logic. And with that, he bolted straight to Hobie's room. Back in the room, just as Hobby leaned closer to Wine, bang, the door flew open. Tai stood there dramatically. Tai, Hobby almost fell off the bed. Wine is trying not to laugh. Tai ran inside and jumped onto the bed, landing right between them. Tai, I made it. Hobby made it. Tai nodded proudly. Tai, our parents tried to strap me, but I escaped just for you. Hobby, for me? Hobby's eyes twitched. Tai have big grin. Of course, I won't let you suffer on your first night. Hobby suffered. Got comfortable, fluffing the pillows. Yeah, what if you got scared? What if you couldn't sleep? What if Hobby? Tai was trying every hard to stay calm. Hobby, go back to your room. No. Hobby, I said no. Hugged the pillow. Already it is my life to be here. I'm not going back. Wine leaned over, whispered. And what if we bribe him? Hobby sighed. Hobby, if you leave, I'll buy you ice cream tomorrow. Gasped. 2 flavors. Hobby, 3. Narrowed his eyes. With toppings. Hobby clenched his fist. Hobby, yes. That thought for a moment, then shook his head. No deal. I wanna sleep here. Hobby groaned, ready to fight, but Vian just laughed. Fine, stay. Beamed, cudding the blanket. Good choice. And just like that, Tai successfully turned their first night into a family sleepover. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Yoongi and Namjoon stood outside eating their snacks and listening to the chows. Namjoon smirked. Namjoon, mission accomplished. Yoongi nodded. Yoongi, that was what he gets. They high-fived and walked away completely satisfied. Present. Hobby kicked Yoongi and Namjoon, making them yelp in protest. Hobby, you both ruined my first night, you jealous bitch. Yoongi smirked, rubbing his arm. Yoongi, okay, enough already. Let's focus on planning a little devil bear's first night instead. He gave them a devilish grin. Namjoon and Hobby exchanged mischievous smile before nodding in agreement. The next morning, the entire house was buzzing with excitement as everyone prepared for the shopping trip. Tai sat in the living room waiting impatiently for JK. The moment he saw JK walking down the stairs, his breath hitched. JK was dressed in a crisp white shirt and blue jeans, looking effortlessly beautiful. But what made Tai's heart stop was the little princess in his arms. Taijun dressed in an adorable cute dress, giggling sweetly. For a second, the world around Tai blurred. His eyes were locked onto his carrot and cupcake, who looked like the most precious sight in the world. JK walked towards him, tackling his head in confusion when he noticed Tai's dreamy expression. JK, Tai. He waved his hand. He waved his hand in front of Tai's face, but Tai was completely lost in admiration. Taijun giggled, pinched his cheek with her tiny hands, making Tai snap out of his chair. He blinked and looking at his 2 precious babies, who were giggling at his day's state. Tai smiled fondly. Just then Lisa placed her hand on his shoulder, smirking. Lisa, brother-in-law, if you are done admiring my brother, shall we leave? We are getting late. Both JK, Taz and JK's cheeks turned bright red, making Lisa chuckle. Mr. Jin, okay. Don't starting a blushing competition here. JK, Appa. JK whined, burying his face into Tajun's tiny shoulder. Everyone finally started walking towards the car. Tai, shall we? He extended his hand, and JK took it without hesitation, intertwining their fingers tightly before nodding with a soft smile. As they reached the cars, Lizzie and Jungsu rushed forwards. Lizzie, I will sit with Cookie. Jungsu, me too. Tai rolled his eyes dramatically. Tai, let's go, Bun. He helped JK into car, completely ignoring the 2 cute babies standing outside the door looking at him like kick puppies. Tai got in the car, noticed JK looking around. Tai, what are you looking for, baby? JK, where are Jungsu and Lizzie? Tai scoffed. Tai, leave those brats. They are coming in another car. JK turned towards the window and saw Jungsu and Lizzie standing outside, pouting, waiting for Tai to open the door. JK gasped. JK, Tiger, you left them outside. Tai pretended to look away, acting innocent. JK sighed, shaking his head before opening the car door. JK, come inside, Bunch. Immediately, the both kids happily jumped inside, making Tai frown. Inside the car, JK sat between Tai and Jungsu while Lizzie happily settled in his lap. Taijun sat comfortably on Tai's lap. JK was busy playing with Taijun, laughing and making cute faces. Meanwhile, Jungsu and Lizzie started pouting because JK was not giving them attention. Tai was smugly watching the kids. Once they arrived at the mall, everyone stepped out of the car. As they walked inside, the store manager immediately rushed to greet Mr. June upon seeing him. Manager, good morning, sir. He bowed respectfully. Mr. June, good morning. This is my fireman. Take care of them and show them whatever they want. The manager noted a polite mail while the Kim family exchanged surprised glances. Mr. June noticed their reaction and chuckled. Mr. June, don't be surprised. This mall belongs to me. So choose whatever you want, okay? Mr. Kim, but Mr. June, no birds, just shop freely. The Kim family hesitated at first but eventually nodded. Everyone slept into different groups. Lisa took Lizzie while Jin took Jungsu, while leaving Tai, Jake and Taijun in the center of the mall. Just then Mrs. Kim approached them. Mrs. Kim, give Taijun to me. I will take care of her with you while you both shop. Tai, it's okay, Amma. I take care of her. Mrs. Kim, no, give her to me. You two focus on your wedding shopping. Before Tai could protest, Mrs. Kim took Taijun from his arm and walked away with Mr. Kim. JK pouted slightly, feeling a little empty without their baby in his arms. Tai noticed and chuckled. Tai nudged him playfully. Tai, now that our prince is in his safe hand, shall we enjoy our shopping, my love? JK hummed, let's see. He tried to act tough, but his lips curled into a smile as Tai grabbed his arm and intertwined their fingers. They started walking through the mall, looking at the different stores. Tai was mostly interested in buying JK's clothes, while JK was more interested in picking outfit for Taijun. Tai's eyes immediately landed on a stunning red cherry colored handbag with a golden embroidery. Tai, this is the one. This is the perfect for you. JK ran his finger over the fabric. His heart fluttered. After selecting their outfit, Tai pulled JK towards a high-end jewelry store. He carefully browsed through the collection until he found a pair of diamond a delicate diamond chain. JK's eyes sparkled as he looked at them. He liked them so much. After buying the jewelry, they went to a toy store. JK, do you think Taijun will like this? She will love anything her Amma picks. Suddenly, Lizzie and Jungsu appeared, running towards JK. Cookie, buy me this. She held a big teddy bear. Jungsu, no, Cookie will buy me this. He held a dinosaur plushie. Both of them pulled on JK's hand, making him stumble at a little. Yeah, let's go of my baby. He is mine. Lizzie and Jungsu, no, Cookie is ours. JK, guys, stop fighting. I will buy both. Tai crossed his arm, pouting. Tai, you give them too much attention. JK, I go. Is my baby tiger jealous again? He giggled. After finishing their shopping, they went to a restaurant inside the mall. After finishing their meal, everyone walked towards the exit door. However, JK suddenly stopped when he saw Tai heading the counter. Curious, he also started walking towards the counter. Everyone noticed and looked at them in confusion. Yungi, what they are doing there? Mr. Jim, I don't know. Wanting to know what was happening, everyone followed them to the counter and saw Tai handing his card to receptionist. Mr. Jim, Tai, this is our mall. You don't have to pay. Tai, Appa, I want to buy our marriage dresses and jewelry with my own money. JK's eyes teared up, overwhelmed by Tai's sincerity. Tai noticed and gently wiped his tear with his thumb. Tai, don't cry, baby. JK smiled through his tears and suddenly hugged Tai tightly, burying his face in his chest. JK, I love you. I love you more, baby carrot. Everyone stood there watching the emotional moment unfold. Yungi, Aish, they are being dramatic again. Jimin, but it's adorable. Look at them. Mr. Jin sighed but smiled warmly. Mr. Let them be. It's their moment. JK giggled shyly, still holding on tight. Tai chuckled, wrapping his arm around JK protectively. Tai, I can't wait to marry you. JK, me neither. Let's always stay together. Tai gently cupped JK's face and whispered, Tai, forever, my love. Everyone watched with a soft smile as the couple shared a loving gaze, their hearts full of warmth. And the next day, JK carefully folded the last of Tai's clothes, placing them neatly in the suitcase around them. Around him, the room was alive with the moment Jungsu and Lizzie ran in circle, giggling as they played with their endless game of tag, while Tai Jun sat on the bed, lost in her own world, pushing. Taeyong sat on the edge of a bed, watching it all, his fingers absent-mindedly playing with the fabric of his sleeves. His heart felt heavy even as he tried to act normal, zipping the suitcase shut. Jungkook stood up and walking over to Taeyong, sitting beside him with a small sigh. JK, I packed everything. Check once in case I missed something. Taeyong glanced at him, expression unreadable. Tai, you forgot something? JK frowned. JK was it is. A small smile tugged at the corner of Taeyong's lips, but his eyes were nothing but amused. Tai, you. JK blinked. JK, what? Tai, you forgot to pack yourself. JK let out an aspirated sigh, shaking his head. JK, Aish. He reached out, giving Taeyong's arm a light smack. Tai, what? I am telling the truth. JK turned fully towards him, voice softer this time. JK, Tiger, listen to me. Tai, no, I don't want to listen. Just come with me. I can't do this without you. JK's heart clenched at the raw desperation in Tang's voice, but he tried to stay firm. JK, Tiger, Tai, I don't want to listen. Tang pushed himself up from the bed, fist clenched as if he ready to fight the wall. But just as he was about to storm off, JK grabbed him from behind, wrapping his arm tightly around Tahim's waist. JK softly closed his ears. JK, please don't be angry. We only have 10 minutes left. Tahim sucked in a sharp breath, his body sniffing. His eyes grew glassy, his emotions barely contained. Tai whispering, then I want all 10 with you, just like this. No talking, no goodbye. Jungkook swallowed hard. JK, okay, just like this. The room fell into a hushed stillness. The only sound was soft giggle of Lizzie and Jungsu playing nearby and the quiet murmurs of Taijun talking to herself with her toy car. It was a moment frozen in time, a fragile pocket of peace until the door cracked open. Jin stepped inside, his usual bright energy subdued. He tried to smile but hesitated when he sensed the heavy atmosphere in the room. Jin, Tai, it's time. The car is waiting. Tahim didn't move. He didn't even look up. He just stayed in Jungkook's heart, unmoving. Tai barely above a whisper. Tai, having 5 more minutes. Jin's gaze softened. He wanted to give them those 5 minutes. He really did, but they had already delayed so much. Jin, gently. We already pushed back enough. Tai, everyone was waiting. Jungkook slowly loosened his hold, turning Taeyong around to face him. He searched his face. JK, let's go. Taeyong didn't say anything. His expression was unreadable, but there was a storm brewing in his eyes. Without a word, he turned away, walking to the bed where Tajun sat. He picked her up, holding her close before grabbing his luggage. Without glancing back, he walked out of the room. Jin watched as Tai disappeared through the doorway. Taijun's small arms wrapped around his neck, her head resting on his shoulder. The suitcase trailed behind him, its wheel making a soft rhythmic sound against the floor. Jin, don't mind him. He just does not know how to say goodbye. Jungkook didn't move. His eyes remained locked on the empty space where Taeyong had stood just a moment ago. His voice come out soft, barely above a whisper. JK, I know and I'm scared that if I storm him now, he will never go. Jin exhaled slowly. Stepping closer, he placed his hand firm. Jungkook let out a shaky breath, his emotions starting to spill over. His gaze flickered to the bed, Taejun's little dinosaur, Jungkook's favorite car, tying soft scarf with a hanging from the bed spot. Everything felt too still. JK, the room feels too quiet now. Jin glanced back at the door, noting slightly. JK, and an empty. Jungkook swallowed hard, his voice breaking just a little. JK, he didn't even look back. JK paused for a moment before offering a smile, knowing smile. Jin, that's because if he did, he wouldn't have let. Jungkook said nothing. He just stood there, his chest etching in a way he didn't expect it. After a few minutes, Jin clapped his hand lightly, forcing some energy back into his voice. Jin, alright, let's go. We are going to be late. Jungkook nodded, but before he could move, a small voice broke all the silence. Jungkook reaching his tiny hands up. Cookie, pick me up. Jungkook looked down at the little boy, his lips twitching into a faint smile. He bent down, effortlessly scooping Jungkook into his arm. Lazy pouting. Cookie, what about me? Jin chuckled, stepping forward before Jungkook could even respond. Jin, come on, little devil, let me carry you. With a playful huff, he picked Lizzie up, making her squeal in delight. Jungkook glanced at them, and for the first time that day let a small laugh. Maybe, just maybe, everything would be okay. And so, with a deep breath, he took a step forward. They arrived in a hall. The weight of upcoming farewell pressing heavily on the air. Mrs. Stark, let's go, we are getting late. Everyone stepped out of the house, their movement slower than usual, as if he prolonging their inevitable. They settled into car, Jungkook taking a seat beside Taeyong, but Taeyong didn't look at him, not even once. The ride to the railway station was silent, except for the soft murmur of conversation between the others. Jungkook tried to talk to Taeyong multiple times, but each attempt was met with a quiet resistance. Taeyong refused to acknowledge him. His gaze was fixed outside the window. When they arrived, everyone got out. Their faces are a mix of emotion. The Hyongs busied themselves with loading the luggage onto the train, while the others exchanged a small conversation. Meanwhile, Jungkook and Lizzie stood close together, their usual playful energy replaced with sadness. Lizzie's lips trembled. Lizzie, Jungsu, I don't want you to go. Jungsu bit his lip, gripping his favorite toy guns tightly before holding out to her. Jungsu, here, take this. You have to protect everyone while I'm gone, okay? Lizzie's eyes widened as if she took the toy, holding it close as if the most precious thing in the world. Lizzie, but who will protect you? She asked, voice small. Jungsu hesitated for a moment before suddenly pulling into her small hug. Jungsu, I'll be back soon, and when I do, we'll play again. Just don't forget me, okay? Lizzie sniffled, but nodded, determination shining through her tears. Lizzie, I won't forget you, Jungsu. You are my bestest friend. Taeyong stood off the side, watching Jungkook as he crouched down, speaking softly to Taejun. A pang of emotion struck in his chest. He turned away, inhaling sharply. Appa, I'll be right back. Without waiting for a response, he walked off. Jungkook, sensing something was off, quickly handed Taejung to Lisa before following Taeyong. But when he reached the spot where he had last seen him, Taeyong was gone. His heart pounded as he scanned the area until suddenly a grabbed the way, his waist pulling him into a quiet corner. Before I could react, he was pinned against the wall, Taeyong's hand gripping the fabric of his jacket tightly. His eyes were wild despair, his chest rising and falling unevenly. Tae whispered, voice trembling. Tae, how can you just let me go? Jungkook swallowed hard, his heart clenching painfully. He was not letting time go, he was barely holding himself together. JK softly, if I stop you now, you will never leave, and you have to go, Tae, even if it hurts. Taeyong shook his head, his grip tightening as if after Jungkook could disappear. Tae, then just let me have this. Before Jungkook could say, Taeyong shrugged forward, crashing his lips together in a desperate, lingering kiss. It was not touch, it was deep, slow, filled with unspoken word. Every unshed tears, Taeyong's hand fisted Jungkook's jacket as if trying to ensure himself, while Jungkook cups Taeyong's face. The world around them blurred, the train, the voice, the edge of goodbye, none of existed in that moment, just them. When they finally pulled away, their forehead touched, breath mingled in a small spell between them. Tae softly, almost broken. Tae, I don't know how to be without you. Jungkook pressed another soft king against his forehead, lingering there for just a second longer. JK, you won't be without me. I'll be right here. He placed a hand over Taeyong's heart. JK, always. A train whistle issued in the distance. It was time. Tae's eyes shimmered with unshed tears, but he stepped back, nodding once. His fingers slid from Jungkook's jacket, his warmth fading. Tae, if you forgot about me even for a second, I'll be back just to haunt you. Jungkook let out a small, soft chuckle despite the tightness in his throat. Jungkook grinning through the pain. JK, then I'll wait for my ghost. Taeyong swallowed hard before turning and walking away. Jungkook followed. His gaze locked in his reach Lisa and took Taejun into his arms. Pressing a soft kiss all over his face, he whispered, JK, take care of yourself and your appa, okay? Taejun giggled, her small hand cupping JK's cheeks. Taejun pouting, don't worry, Amma. Jun does not like it when her Amma cries. Jungkook inhaled sharply, forcing a smile as he held her close. Jungkook softly, I miss you, my little tiger. Lisa watched the scene with a gentle smile, sensing the weight of the goodbye. Jungkook slowly let go, allowing Taejun to reach for Taeyong. Their fingers intertwined as the final boarding call echoed through the station. Jin cleared his throat, gently squeezing Jungkook's shoulder. Jin, come on, little warrior, it's time. Jungsu hesitated but nodded, casting one last look at Lizzie, who clenched her toy gun tightly. Jungkook and Taeyong stood still, watching the children's innocent yet painful goodbye, their own hearts aching in union. The train whistle blew again. Taeyong looked at Jungkook one last time, his fingers twitching at his side, watching to reach out again, but knowing if he did, he wouldn't be able to let go. Jungkook saw the hesitation, the slight plea, but he forced himself to stay still, his hand curling into fist at his side. Jungkook, I love you. Taeyong breathed, his eyes glistening as he gave a small nod. Without another word, he turned and stepped into the train. The door slid shut, and Jungkook stood there unmoving as the train slowly pulled away, taking half of his heart with it. Mr. June, let's go on. Jungkook nodded his head, slowly stepped out of the train. As he set foot from the platform, his fingers instinctively tightened around the strap of his bag. The station was quieter than he had accepted. The distant hum of an announcement echoing through the vast space. Mr. Jin walked beside him, his steps steady, filled with silent reassurance. The cool evening breeze brushed against Jungkook's skin, flying the scent of fresh rain and the warm, savory aroma of street fruit from the nearby vendors. He glanced around, his eyes searching almost instinctively, but he knew Taeyong was not here, not yet. Mr. Jun placed a firm yet gentle hand on his shoulder. Mr. Jun, come on, son, let's get you home. Jungkook nodded again, his throat tight with emotion. He was not ready to name. With one last look at the empty platform, he followed his father into the waiting car. Meanwhile, in Daegu, the Kim family arrived home late at night. The exhaustion from the long journey weighed on them, but the familiar warmth of their house brought a sense of comfort. They carried a sleepy, mumbling Taejun into their room, gently placing her on her bed, tucking the blankets around her. The little girl barely stirred, her teeny face curling into sheet as she let out a slow, soft sigh. Tae glanced at their luggage in the corner of the room, but he didn't have the energy to unpack. His body felt heavy, his chest even heavier. Slowly he himself sank to the floor, his back resting against the bed. His mind was too loud, yet everything around him felt eerily quiet. He hated his distance, even though he knew it was only for a week. It already felt unbearable. Just then his phone buzzed beside him. His tired eyes flickered to the screen. Burn. His heart clenched. Without hesitation, he whispered to him, JK, hey. JK, Jungkook's voice came through soft and tired. There was a pause, then a quiet sigh. JK, you okay? Tae swallowed, glancing at Taejun, who was peacefully curled up under the blankets. Tae, he murmured. Tae, just tired. JK hummed on the other's end as he didn't quite believe him. JK, me too. JK, it's feel weird, Tiger, being home, but not really home. Tae closed his eye, gripping the phone tighter. Tae, I know it's the first night and I already miss you. There was a brief silence before Jungkook spoke again, softer this time. JK, I wish I was there. JK, Tae let out a small shaky laugh. Tae, me too. Taejun knocked out the second we got here. Guess she was exhausted. JK smiled faintly, even though Tae couldn't see it. JK, I bet you should sleep too. Tae, you first. Tae whispered, leaning his head back against the bed. A tired chuckle came from Jungkook. You know that never works. Tae smiled, his eyes growing heavier. Tae, stay on the phone. JK always. JK promised. JK promised, and so miles apart they lay there, their phones pressed close, listening to each other's quiet breathing. Neither of them spoke, but they didn't need to. This silence was different. It was not empty, it was filled with love, longing, the quiet comfort of knowing that no matter the distance, they will still together. The weeks passed in silence. Jungkook had wanted to call, to hear Tae's voice, to feel close to him, even from distance. But the rule had been set on no talking until the wedding tradition. They said a test of love they called it, but Tae never cared for rules when it comes to JK. Late at night, when everyone was asleep, Tae would sneak his phone under the covers and dial JK's number. And every time, just as Jungkook picked up Namjoon, Tae, what the hell are you doing? His brothers, they're always there watching him like a hawk, shadowing his every move as if he were a prisoner instead of a groom to be. Their calls never lasted more than a second before one of them snatched the phone away, cutting the connection with a smirk. Yoongi muttered, locking Tae's phone away. Hobby, you can survive a few days without hearing his voice, but I was not so sure. Every passing day felt longer than last, and now finally the wedding day had arrived. The long-awaited day had finally arrived. The scent of fresh blossom and incense intertwined with the soft melody of the traditional Korean court music, setting the perfect stage of their union. The grand hanbok courtyard in Daegu was every corner was touched by warmth, love, and the quiet hum of anticipation. Jungkook sat before a gilded mirror, dressed in a breathtaking red hanbok embroidered with a gold fringe, his hand trembling slightly as he traced the fabric, overwhelmed by the weight of the moment. After everything, every pain, misunderstanding, every tear, every night spent yearning, they were finally here. His reflecting, revealed, shimmering eyes, a word wide of the nervousness, joy, and etching love that only grew stronger with time. In another chamber, Tang stood all regal in his matching red hamburg. His brothers surrounded him, pretending to adjust his clothes, but mostly just annoying him. Yoongi, just look like a lovesick fool. Yoongi teased, smirking. Tae, I am. Tae admitted without hesitation, ignoring their laughter. His mother, Yoon Hyo, stepped forwards, adjusting their knowledge with a tender touch. Yoon Hyo, my son, she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. Yoon Hyo, love him with all you have. Make up for the days you lost. Tae Hung swallowed hard and nodded. Tae, I will, Amma. When the moment came, both grooms made their way to the courtyard, hearts pounding. Jungkook's father, Daeon, stood tall beside his wife, his expression unreadable, but his pride unmistakable. Yoongi, Namjoon, Yoongi, and Hobie exchanged teasing glances, while Jin, Wyan, and Rose smiled at the couple. Lisa clung to their father's eyes, twinkling with unshed tears. Jungsu and Lizzie, dressed in their own traditional hanbok, bounced excitedly, their hands clasped together as they watched in awe the ceremony unfold with a traditional payback. Tae and Jungkook knelt before their elders, pouring tea and bowing deeply in respect. Mr. June, Jungkook's father rested a firm hand on his son's head. Mr. Junji had chosen well my son, and Taeyong, take care of him. He is my greatest treasure. Taeyong nodded, squeezing Jungkook's finger beneath the table. A slight promise passed between them. Then there came exchange of vow facing each other. Their gaze flogged, heavy with unspoken word and the echoes of the past. Jungkook's lips inquired as he held onto Taeyong's hand, his grip tightening as he afraid this moment would slip away. JK, I thought I lost you. Jungkook whispered, voice barely holding steady. JK, but faith brought us back. I promise no matter what storms comes, I will always find my way to you. Taeyong's new vision blurred with tears. Through every season, every hardship, I will stand by your side. No doubts, no more distance. You are my home, Jungkook. A tear slipped down Jungkook's cheeks, and before he could wipe it away, Tae did it. His fingers lingered against his skin. Their vows were sealed with a sip of shared wine. Their unity became eternal. Hobby, throw more. Hobby cheered, planting them with extra chestnuts. Jungkook yelled, hiding behind Tae, who caught one mid-air and threw it back to Hobby. Taehyung, Jungkook gasped between the giggles. JK, you are supposed to be the mature one. Taehyung wrapping an arm Jungkook's waist. Not when it comes to protecting my husband. The grand feast that followed was a whirlwind of laughter and teasing. The courtyard transformed into a live banquet with tables overflowing with Jeon, chapache, bulgogi and colorful rice cakes. Family and friends raised their cup in endless toast, their joy boundless. Yoongi smirked as he stood lifting his drink. Yoongi, to our dear Jungkook, who has officially signed up for a lifetime of chows with our family. There is no escape now. Jungkook laughed, shaking his head. JK, I don't want to escape. This is exactly where I belong. Lisa and Rose squealed, pulling into him. Lisa, now we got to tease you forever, Lisa declared. JK, as you didn't already. Jungkook groaned playfully. Through it all, Tae and Jungkook remained close, their hands never parting. Every few moments, Jungkook leaned in. Taeyong leaned in, whispering words that made Jungkook's ears burn. As the celebration continued, a small voice peeped up among the laughter. Taejun, Appa Amma. Taejun, their bright-eyed daughter, waved her way through the crowd, her teeny red humbug swaying as she ran. She clutched as a handful of chestnut in her little fist, determined to join in fun. Taeyong bent down just in a time to catch her as she jumped into his arm. And what do you think you are doing? It is smoothing down her hair. Taejun, helping Hobby Appa, she declared, throwing the chestnut at Jungkook with an impatient grin. Jungkook gasped in mock betrayal. JK, my own daughter. He reached out and scooped her, spinning her around as she giggled. JK, you are supposed to be on my team. Taejun, but Yoongi Appa said you needed to be toughen up. She giggled, pointed at Yoongi, who smiled, simply raised an eyebrow in amusement. Taehyung chuckled, kissing at the top of her red thigh. You are trouble, just like your appas. Taejun beamed, wrapping his arm around both her parents. Taejun, but I love you the most. Jungsu and Lily ran up, eager to join in the fun. Jungsu, not fair. Taejun gets all the attention. Jungsu pouted, crossing his arm. Lizzie giggled beside him, holding a small plate of rice cake. Lizzie, here, Taejun, let's share. Taejun clapped her hand excitedly as they all sat down together, enjoying the sweet treat under the lantern light sky. Jungkook and Taeyong watched them, their hearts overflowing with love. Jungkook turned to Taeyong, resting his head on his shoulder. JK, this is our happiness. Taeyong pressed a kiss to his forehead, and it's only the beginning. Under the soft glow of the lanterns, surrounded by their family and the ones they loved the most, their forever truly began.